Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Blow Daz.
I'm Gaynor.
Okay, just the two of us today, Gay.
Yes.
On our bank holiday weekend.
Yes.
Big
Saturday
4-day weekend in the UK this weekend. Happy Easter to everyone that's celebrating. Every parent's worst nightmare. I like this channel. EWU is called, and it's Explore With Us. Some great police content on here, and good voiceover as well to add to it. Well, let's get into this. Every parent's worst nightmare. What's your worst nightmare? It's got to be your kids, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, same.
As a parent.
People say that once they turn like 18 or 21, then your job's done, but it just gets worse.
No, it does. It's you're constantly worried about where your kids are and what they're up to and what they're doing, and making sure that they're safe, sort of thing. At any age, It's but that's
it's not them. It's other people. It's idiots that
Well, I can see kind of where this is going a little bit, I think. But let's see just by looking at this guy. But let's see what it's about. Every parent's worst nightmare from EWU.
Is it fair to say you kind of lost your temper a little bit during
Yeah, but not intentionally, though. He told me what happened. Something about glass. He thought something about glass. And then he saw blood. That's all he told me. I was doing this with him, and then I did this really hard.
It's precise and deliberate. That doesn't happen randomly. What happened prior to that?
I was not doing nothing.
That's where the injury is. The hospital had to glue it.
Oh, my. Okay.
On October 21st, 2023, an investigator with the Florida Department of Children and Families alerted the Holly Hills Police Department near Daytona Beach, Florida, about a possible case of child abuse that they'd recently been made aware of. The case was so disturbing that it was almost difficult to believe and made their blood run cold. The incident had taken place 4 days earlier, and an investigation immediately got underway. Authorities had to determine if it was an unfortunate accident or an unfathomably cruel act. Some of the footage you're about to see has never been seen before.
This is, okay, so he's cousin or brother to the child's mother, and this is the mother of the mother.
So grandma.
Yeah, so it happened at grandma's house.
And grandma lives there too?
Yes.
Is there any other kids in there?
No.
Prior to leaving for work on Tuesday, October 17th, the then 22-year-old Cheyenne Balos left her 2-year-old son in the care of her cousin, 29-year-old Timothy Powell, as she'd done many times before. The grisly details of what transpired that night were yet to be revealed. But during the course of the interview, an important piece of evidence came to light. A home surveillance system had been recording everything. Investigators knew that if there was anything incriminating on that footage, it would likely be erased soon. They moved quickly to intercept Kimberly at her home and confront her about the footage.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, how are you? Investigator B&L with the Holly Hills Police Department. How are you? Could you hop out and talk to us for a moment?
How's it going? All right. What's your name? You live here? Yeah. Is your name Timothy?
No, he is.
Oh, okay. So he's still inside.
Yeah.
Are you Kimberly?
Yeah.
By chance? Okay, how you doing? I'm Detective Barrett with Holly Hill PD. This is my partner, Jared B&L.
Can we speak over here for a moment?
I'm sure you're aware of the situation with the grandchild went to the hospital the other day and everything like that. Okay. Well, we're here to investigate because DCF had some issues with the wound and everything. Are you kind of apprised to what's going on?
Yeah, because he...
Can't work out the... I know it's early stages yet, they're going to get more into it, but is she the grandma?
So she's the grandma, and then they shown the mugshot before of the mugshot, the 22-year-old.
Yeah.
And then they shown the mugshot of the guy.
Is the cousin or the brother to her?
It's
the mother's
cousin.
Right.
So I'm guessing it's one of her siblings' son.
One of her kids, yeah. She's not the mother though. She's the grandmother, right?
She's the grandmother, but she looks like she's got like a bloodied nose and a black eye. I don't know if it's just the way the sun's shining.
Yeah, probably.
I wasn't here. My mom just came home from the hospital, and I was at the hospital with her. I came home. He changed his diaper, and he called her. He said, "Come get him. You want me to go get him?"
Yeah, in a second. DCF, I guess they said that you'd given them some video. Is it Timothy, or how do you pronounce his name?
Timothy.
Timothy? Okay, with the child prior to him calling mom. Is that accurate? You gave her the video? Okay.
My camera system went off, so I got to pay the bill on it.
Okay, but it was valid for that day, is what I'm saying. Like, so there should be a whole day's worth from that day?
Should be.
Yeah, okay. Is there any way that you can give that to me real fast?
Yeah.
While investigators searched through countless hours of surveillance footage, Timothy made an unexpected appearance. He begrudgingly spoke about that night, but was open about his relationship to Cheyenne and her baby boy.
Yeah, if you can just give me the whole day's worth, that'd be awesome. Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, if we need anything, we can give you a call.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. I'll leave a card here later on.
Okay.
Need to talk to you though, Timothy. Are you willing to come and give me a statement about what happened the other night? Not at the moment.
Nothing happened.
I have to make sure that you weren't trying to intentionally harm this kid because he was pissing you off. Okay.
I got so many pictures of me and him together, him laughing, playing with me.
I'm not saying that you don't. I'm not saying that you don't care for the kid.
But Cheyenne told him that I watch more than 2 days a week. Which I didn't.
More than 2 days a week?
Oh, yeah. I watch him every day she's at work.
Do you know much about him?
Not a lot, no.
Is there anything about him that persuades you to believe that he's capable of harming anybody, or particularly your child?
No, I didn't think he would even have ever done it until I asked him the other night, and he smiled when he told me. It made me really mad, so I had to leave and haven't been back. When I was playing back the videos that he was being rude to him, like the whole day that he was watching him, that Tuesday, he was in the playpen the whole time. And he was crying because he wanted to get out. And my cousin was like, he kept crying, I'm going to squirt you. And he kept squirting him with like a spray bottle.
While squirting a small child with water may not be illegal, it certainly raised red flags for investigators.
All you want for kids when they're that age is to be happy, and have fun and play and then do like kids stuff that kids do. You don't need to get offensive with them or abusive or anything like that, or hit them. You know, it's,
and don't offer to look after somebody's child if you can't. Spend time with them. Don't dump them in a playpen.
No, I know. It's bad that.
It didn't save on your mom's
angry.
phone, but we have it through her Blink account. It shows you kind of getting frustrated with the kid all day.
He was turning and kicking and everything. Of course,
like
she would get
threatening to wash his mouth out and then squirting him with the bottle.
Nothing wrong with that. It's water. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
It's water.
What about the soap in the
So
mouth?
when someone cusses, that's how I was raising. You cuss, you wash your mouth out
I
with soap.
understand that.
That's not child. That ain't
There's
child
that-
abuse. Like y'all assuming.
But it's not your child, is what I'm saying.
He's under my watch,
So
and
that doesn't matter.
he's under my watch, and she knows. She knew about it. She never said I couldn't do it.
That's not what the law says, though.
Investigators are beginning to understand the kind of person they're dealing with. It's time to take a look at what started all of this.
So the incident happened while she was at work. She got a call from the cousin. He called her stating what was happening over the regular phone, and she's like, no, FaceTime me and show me. That's when she saw how much blood was there, so she rushed home and had to take him. She took him straight to the hospital.
In her interview with the detectives, Cheyenne informed them that Timothy called her while she was at work, on Facebook first, and then FaceTimed her. When she saw how terribly her child was bleeding, she left work and rushed him to the hospital immediately.
Can you imagine the fear going through, what's going through your head, just seeing your kid on a video with blood on him?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know.
He won't be standing.
No.
He told me what happened.
What did he say happened?
He said he was wiping him with a diaper wipe. And it's something about glass. He thought he saw something about glass. And then he saw blood. That's all he told me.
Glass?
That's what he told us.
Did the kid get out of the crib or something? And
I know he said he broke one of my globes like, a couple days ago? 3-4 days ago?
Yeah, I guess that's what Cheyenne was saying, that there's possibly but you got like a snow globe full of roses or something like that?
Yeah, I got he bought me one every time they came out, so.
Okay.
I went in there to play with him, right? And I smelled poop. He had a major blowout. And when I was wiping him, all right here. So I was cleaning it. And when I was cleaning it up here, in the diaper wipe, I felt something a little bit hard after I did it. And when I took it out, it was an itty bitty piece of glass. Okay. And that's when I freaked out and went and called Cheyenne. I didn't tell her at the time because I figured she was going to beat the out of me. Because,
Where's the glass?
I got thrown away that night along with the diaper.
No, say where was the glass?
It was mixing the shit.
Based on the hospital, based on CPT, it says that the cousin said that he had found a glass in the diaper and just kept wiping. But with the injuries that are on the child, that story does not add up.
But you're starting to see how this is looking, though,
yeah,
right?
I know. Y'all gonna blame me because I'm a guy. No, that's all it is.
That guy is too precise, and you're the only one with him, and that video shows you with him right there.
Yeah, it shows me changing his diaper.
There is footage due to the fact that there's cameras around. So in the video, you can see something's deleted because at the beginning, you can see him changing, whatever. And then you can see something in his hand and he walks away, baby's screaming. Then it cuts out. Then it goes straight to him picking up the child and walking out.
And that's the cousin, right?
That's the cousin. Okay.
I was changing his diaper.
Okay, so what happened prior to that?
I was not doing nothing.
Where I'm going to is that apparently you think it's okay to squirt him with the water, which is what it is. You think it's okay to wash his mouth out with soap.
I don't put a lot. I only put
How is it that we're not supposed to believe that you may have...
Well, y'all not going to believe me because I'm a guy. That's how.
Well,
how
I'm not gonna
work.
I'm not gonna believe a lie when I see one. So I'm just wanting you to be a truth. Now, if you got frustrated or something else happened, that's fine. But what I'm telling you is that people who do this for a living, who are specifically trained to identify wounds like that, listen to me talk, because you've been very abrasive this whole time. I've been trying to be professional.
Okay, I'll listen to you.
Okay, people that understand those things forensically can look at a cut like that and say that is not indicative with these circumstances, like a random piece of glass being in there. Okay, it's precise and deliberate. That doesn't happen randomly. That doesn't happen from a piece of glass, at least not like that.
There was glass in the floor. My grandpa found a bunch of glass. I found a bunch of glass. There was glass
on the floor, but he's in a playpen.
It was in a playpen.
How did he get into the playpen?
I don't know. A few days ago.
But he's covers.
About a week ago. About a week ago, he dropped he hit a glove down on the floor. He had a bunch of gloves with the flowers in them. And I don't know if we got out the glass or not, but I found 2 pieces of glass in his playpen.
But again, that's like the glass isn't going to do that.
He said that she's found toys and found things in his diaper. And
she told me the complete opposite. I'm not trying to. I literally just spoke with her. She said it was the complete opposite of that. He doesn't put stuff like toys or cars or anything in his diaper, which is why I told you like that's not indicative of his behavior. And she took him to like the forensic people, like I'm telling you, they interviewed him and all that, and that's like not the behavior that he is.
I know she went
supposed to portray.
The CPS doctor. I know.
Yeah, the CPT, CPS. Yeah.
Have they mentioned how old the kid is yet?
No.
Because he says he's talking and he's cussing. That's why he's going to wash his mouth out. But yeah, he has a diaper. Why did he stop wearing diapers?
Well,
it's usually around about 2, isn't it?
Usually around about 2. But if you're lazy, you can be anywhere up to 4.
Yeah, I guess so.
I watched a show the other day where teachers were saying that more and more children are coming to nursery with instilling nappies, and it's not their job to potty train them. Yeah. So the kid could be up to 4.
He seems just this guy's got temper issues by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
The way he is very abrasive when he's talking to the cop, isn't he?
And he's got a massive scar on his stomach, so he's obviously.
Yeah, I don't know. That could be. Yeah. Could be anything. That could be an operation from an operation.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that, it's a lack though. It's not a tear.
I know.
You know what I mean? So you're saying you're pulling and wiping.
Yeah,
maybe could have caused an abrasion or a laceration, but how the hell would it go all the way around? Almost all the way around.
That I do not know.
Where they had to almost kind of glue his private back on there.
That's what she was telling us.
So what would make you pull on it so hard that would happen, or wipe so hard that would happen?
The stuff is crusted on there.
So see, that's where the injury is, and the hospital had to glue it.
Oh my. Okay.
So you're thinking it's from pulling and wiping too hard?
Yeah.
Okay.
And mixed with that little piece of glass I found inside the baby wipe.
Well, I'm saying like take glass out of the equation, dude. That laceration is too clean for glass. Is what I'm saying. Like a rough edge piece of glass is gonna be
it's not glass.
Ragged. This thing was clean across, almost like someone was like trying to cut his.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm not saying that's what happened, but it has that outline. You know what I mean? Because it's perfectly around. I mean, it's circular.
By this time, investigators had been made fully aware of what Timothus is suspected of doing. There was no glass in the diaper.
Is it fair to say? I mean, he frustrated the hell out of you. So when if rubbing caused that,
when he was kicking, screaming, swinging at me.
I mean,
I used one arm to hold him down, try to do it, and I was doing this with him, and then I did this really hard, trying to while I was trying to hold him down. Yes. Okay. But I wasn't trying to, be rough. I was trying to change his diaper because he had a blowout. But when I was doing it, he was kicking.
Is it fair to say you kind of lost your temper a little bit during this?
Yeah, but not intentionally, though.
Well, I'm not saying that you intentionally, but you lost your temper.
Not to hurt him intentionally. That's what you're trying to say.
Well, the kid's hurt. Okay, I'm happy that we're talking. I want to believe you. I do. I want to believe you.
I was freaking out when it happened.
So you're saying that it happened when you were cleaning off the crusty stuff. You pulled too hard. You started scrubbing too hard. Probably out of frustration.
He was saying the kid had a blowout in his nappy. For it to be crusty, he would have had to have been sat in it for hours. When you have a blowout, it's still running.
It's very runny, isn't it?
And it comes off easily. Yeah. So if he's saying it was...
Oh, he's lying. He's full of shit, this kid. But the bit that's not registering with me and someone in law enforcement or somebody who knows more about the law in the USA be able to explain to me, why have they not arrested him? Why are they just having a chat with him in the garden?
Yeah, I know.
Get him to the police station and get him under caution.
Yeah.
And then let him tell his story then.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, they've got body cam footage here, so they can sort of like gauge what they're doing. But for me, the guy should have been arrested straight off the bat.
Yeah, but you weren't trying to hurt him.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what I'm getting here?
Yeah, I was probably rubbing too hard, and I wasn't realizing until I was trying to hold him down, and I was just being too rough.
Did you cut this kid at all? Did you use an instrument to try to cut this kid?
No, sir.
Did he piss you off so bad that you were trying to cut his off?
No, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes. Positive.
Okay, because I want to believe you. I'm not out here calling everybody liars and criminals. I get people get frustrated. Everybody gets frustrated, dude. Yeah. Especially with kids. If you're dealing with them day in and day out, I understand. Okay.
But no, I did not try to intentionally hurt that kid. I really did not try to.
And you didn't use anything else but the wipes?
No, sir.
You didn't take a knife or anything like that?
No. So I don't even own a pocket knife. All the knives in the kitchen.
So when I go through that video a little more in depth, I'm not going to see you using any kind of instrument outside, just wiping them?
No, sir.
Okay.
Timothy Powell was arrested and charged with aggravated child abuse 9 days after this interview. On October 30th, 2023, Timothy Powell has pled not guilty and is currently awaiting trial at the Volusia Branch Jail. Cheyenne and her baby boy immediately moved out of the Dickerson home and into a safe environment.
Is it fair to say...
That is just...
that is unbelievable.
9 days after that 9 days after they've had that chat with him, they arrested him.
They've obviously gone through the video and seen what he's done.
I guess it's the same that you can only hold them for a certain amount of time. I don't know what it is. Was it over here 48 hours? You can hold
48 hours until
you have to release them or charge them. It's probably, I'm guessing it's similar rules across the globe pretty much. You know, a lot of places. West Russia, probably different there. Do what they want there. But this, I don't know. One thing I hate is seeing kids upset. And you know what I'm like when I see it. And to hurt a kid like that,
oh, that's disgusting.
That'd be he'd pay for that big time.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will when he goes to jail.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the people in the jail sort of like have their own rules and what they do to people like that. But that's just bad news. It's horrible. It's disgusting. Disgusting human being. Yeah. But I'm gonna follow up on that and see what happened to him because I need to know more on that story. Yeah. Because that's bad news. That. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye. Cheers.